So you're going to work on the shifter.
Yeah, we need a shifter. We have all these shift rods, and we have this.
We have more.
What is this, a Wevo shifter?
No,
it's not Wevo.
I think it's Weltmeister.
Weltmeister. We have a Weltmeister shifter. We have shift rods. We have a spacer.
It says so right there, Weltmeister.
Oh, perfect. Sorry, I forgot to read the casting on the bottom. That you could. You would only know this is Weltmeister if you knew what Weltmeister was. That's like.
How much?
That's like
Meister
if you
what
like.
a Weltmeister was if a Weltmeister was.
Ah, that's terrible. I'm sorry, everybody at home. That's a terrible noise. I hope you mute that. Okay, so we have shifter. We have shift rods. We gotta get it. We gotta take Bikini Bottom and put it over there.
You need the shifter to be about there.
So we're into an issue. The shift rod on a 914 with a side shifter has a curve in it to curve around like the engine mount or whatever. And when you turn side to side, if you were going to use it on this anyway, it would slap the engine mount and get in the way. And it also kind of routes a little weird. So we're thinking what we're going to do is actually make our own rod from straight pipe and have it actually go through the engine mount itself. So basically the idea is it's going to go from that cup back there, run through, we'll put a hole here that will sleeve with a pipe, and then it'll go straight to the front and go right to the shifter and be just directly, boop, there it is, done. I think that'll work well. What does that taste like? I kind of want to know. What do you think, Tony? You think this tapping, the tapping fluid we have, if it tastes good or not? Be fruity?
No.
Logan thinks it'd be fruity.
No, it's not good at all. It's kind of like vegetable oil.
How are you?
I'm guessing by the smell it puts out when it burns off.
So they all say. Oh, did you get that? So if you aren't aware or you have just started following us, the 914 Hunting Kart is basically a conglomerate of all these Porsche 914 parts we have around the shop, smashed together into a smaller version of a 914 that we want to end up looking like what Porsche made. That was called the Hunting Kart, right, Tony?
Yeah, until it was about the size of a 9 1/4 hunting cart. So the concept was to basically take the running gear from a 914, because we have a bunch of that lying around, and turn it into its own little off-road go-kart.
Pretty much, yeah. It's really the basics of it. Now, we use suspension from a 914, so we have the front torsion bars flipped around, the subframe, whole subframe assembly, we'll call it subframe, flipped around backwards, so it could have the wheelbase we wanted to and fit inside the chassis we wanted to be made. The rear end, the trailing arms, they are 914 they're geometrically correct to a 914, so you can actually adjust you can adjust the toe and you can adjust the camber as well with the plates that are there. So that's also pretty cool because we'll actually align the car at the end.
And then it uses a 914 engine and transmission. We put Weber carburetors on this for simplicity and because we knew that those particular Weber carburetors sitting on the shelf worked.
It also has a 2-liter in it right now, correct?
Correct.
We had a 1.7?
1.7.
A 1.7 that we turned out, that ended up pretty much being a boat anchor, so.
It couldn't be termed better than that.
Yeah, it literally could not, we tried as much as we could, it would not turn over, and
the transmission won't come loose from the engine either.
Yeah, it's dead to us, so.
We bought a gas tank for it, and almost everything else was here on one of our shelves.
Yeah, the only things that we're really buying for it are the necessities like a fuel pump, things like that you really couldn't get by without.
A brake master cylinder.
Brake master cylinder. Things you wouldn't want to reuse. We've officially named the chop saw El Chapo. El Chapo. Someone's gonna come murder me now.
Well, no, it's completely different. It's chop with an O, not an A.
Yeah. But I need to find it's like a cup that bolts to the end of the shift rod. These things are always a nightmare. Oh no. So we're gonna have to ask you to vacate the premise. What are the chances, you know? I find one and it's stuck. There it is.
Easy there, bud.
I have not lost a toe. We're good. Remember the last video? I was like, someone's gonna take my toes if I say what we're gonna be collabing on.
Yep.
There was an attempt on my life, my toes' lives. Gears. We got gears. Look at that. We got gears now. If you stay a little bit lower yet, you can stay below the seat entirely. You don't have to worry about pinching your hand against it.
Right.
That's down there. Is that too low?
Reaching. I mean, depends on, you know.
I mean, you're not gonna be changing gears in the middle of like.
In the middle of my hill, when I'm getting ready to ramp, I need to get in a lower gear so I can ramp. Lift the wheels off the
I
ground.
have a feeling this is gonna go in second gear and just stay in second gear. We're gonna have plenty of torque for how light it is.
Except for the ramp. The ramping, I need to go down. And then the high speed, when we're in chase, we need to go up.
Wait, chasing what?
Whenever we're hunting.
Oh yeah.
Wherever
So we're saying
hunting.
is Logan's
And
gonna
we're-
go put like a zebra costume on. We're gonna go hunt them.
If
Trophy
it's a-
hunting.
I need to be as fast as a cheetah. They go 70.
All right, you could definitely go 70.
I'm not.
You could definitely go 70 this, but I wouldn't recommend it.
I don't want to go 70. We don't need to catch a cheetah. Cheetahs are predators. We need to catch a zebra. How fast does a zebra run?
Probably pretty fast.
But not
I mean,
70.
they're like horses.
Probably
That,
close.
If they could run 70, the cheetah couldn't catch them. So,
they're probably running 69.
yep.
I can almost guarantee it.
Yep. Yep.
I think Ryan had a point though. If you make if you came out at an angle to one of the side, the side,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
you could make it a more comfortable height and you wouldn't hit things.
Right. Out
It
here.
would take some fettling to make sure you're not gonna punch
Right,
here
yeah.
and there.
If we just angled where that was,
Yeah.
if you just turned this,
Yep.
I thought we were putting it up here.
Heck
Then
yeah.
it won't hit anything. Let's
Imagine
see.
how far the throw would be.
Trucker shit.
Right, so it would come up here, boom, right?
Yeah, and it would be back to where your shoulder is basically.
And then it would be back here.
Yeah, that looks comfy.
Yeah, rowing. This
Well,
is
it's good
where-
though. No, yeah.
Oh, we're gonna use that.
Heck yeah, we are.
Yeah, that engine start. So engine start button, do we want it red or green?
Green means go, but red means danger. I'm conflicted. You know what? We should leave it up to the comments.
That's a good idea. We need a visual.
Yeah, hold up here. Yeah. I'll bolt this together a while.
Oh, there's a blue one too.
Oh, you're kidding
What?
me. You're
Yes.
kidding.
What? Why would you use blue in the first place?
I don't know. All right, so here we got the engine start button colors, and we just had this lying around as well, this start button. I don't know from what, but one racing stripes.
Yes.
We're doing, that's it.
Everyone's gonna be like, why didn't you ask us about the paint? Going too fast with this thing. Oh, please don't use this audio, Lugan. It's too early for this. Look at that. We got all our gears now. Shoot! Said we got all our gears now. There we go. Like, push it a low speed. We're gonna use it, right?
Yeah, right.
Right to the back.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Let's do it like that. Oh yeah, I like that. There we have it. We now have our shifter. Everything is obviously just tacked up for the most part and not fully finished out. The welds aren't ground back, and I didn't go through it like TIG weld everything all nice and pretty. I just slapped it together. But I am happy with this. And we got our laser top now and everything. So a little branding there. But yeah, I mean, honestly, this is probably just gonna go like reverse first and second, which, you know, like reverse is here. Then we got first, then we got second there. And then if you really want to go farther, it's third, fourth, and fifth. But anyone using fifth gear, this definitely has a death wish, and you probably should not be driving it. But that will do for sure. So yeah, up next we're gonna work on the pedals. I think the pedals will probably be next, so we can actually make this thing move when we get it running. It's close to running as well, so we'll be getting it running. We have pedals up next. We gotta finish doing some support for the steering column. And then we have the other chassis reinforcement, because right now what you're looking at is like the bare skateboard, basically. So it's not really, you know, reinforced or anything. We're gonna have a roll hoop that we're gonna make. And then at the end, we're gonna actually make an aluminum body for this. I can't say exactly what's gonna look like specifically, but it'll look similar to a hunting cart, obviously. and it's gonna be a bare aluminum body. Maybe we'll paint it, I don't know, either way. That's coming up as well, so there'll be a lot of metal shaping with that. And, you know, other little bits and bobs in this thing. We're gonna get this thing rolling. And then as always, make sure you're liking, commenting, subscribing, and turning on your notification bell, because we'll be having a lot more content on this coming out, along with some more new projects gonna be unveiling in the next, you know, little while. And we'll be doing some more work on the slant nose as well. So stay tuned, guys, and we'll see you Wednesday. Later.